Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setup for today. So starting off with Euro USD, and yesterday was nothing really going on, pretty much a range. We had a bit of a rally and then a 3-bar range setup. We did test this area here at 105.27. It's 105.027. So you can see, if you look to the left, you can see lots of support potential here. So this is kind of in play. Don't like the way the oscillators are looking at the moment on the 8 hour. If we start dropping below this zone, I suspect we have another leg down, probably equal to the first leg down. So if we get down to the hour, you can see yesterday was just sideways price action, nothing really transpiring here. But what it has done is it has set up this 105.027 area for us. So what we're looking for is a break below this area, pull back, test it, and then we're looking for a continuation to the downside. Not entirely convinced. Yesterday we were looking at this move up, flag, move, and then continuation to the upside. So that's still in play, but I think what you're going to have to do there is you're going to have to see some kind of a break and retest of this zone here of 105.371 for a move up, but I think that's fizzling out quite quickly. So for me, it's sit on hands until we break this structure here, and then we continue sort of in the direction of the bigger trend. It's been a bit messy, but I think that's kind of the view that I've got there. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, pretty much a similar situation here. We had a big down, big up situation last week, and then we've gone into this little range at the moment. Look at my oscillators right now starting to cross over. This is indicating it could be a top. Now this is very different to Euro USD setup. Euro USD, you're looking for a short, and on this pair you should be looking for a long. I don't see a long though. So for me, we're going to have to get above 135.600 area and retest that for a long. And if we start dropping below 134.646, I'm looking for a retest rejection of that for a continuation down. Well, not continuation, a breakdown. And that would just be, as far as I'm concerned, probably go into a much bigger range. So you probably come down, find some support somewhere in this area here, and then just start forming a bigger range, which is going to form a big inverse head and shoulders, which would then line up with what we're seeing on potentially on Euro USD. So pay attention to this. If we do get above this area here, that does validate either a cup and handle or an inverse head and shoulders, but we'd want to break and a retest and then continuation to the upside. So that's kind of the better trade we're looking for. We're not looking to short this just yet. Trend is still to the upside. So that's what we're waiting for there. Moving on to the British pound, Japanese yen. Really messy. Pin bars to the downside, pin bars to the upside. So complete confusion. Trend is up at the moment. No debate about that. The last 3 weeks has been a messy uptrend, but I suspect that this area here is our line in the sand. That's 166.476. If we reject this, then I would expect a possible move to the downside, and that's going to set up a lower high. Another area to pay attention to here is the bottom of this pin bar. So let's just get down to the hour. So if we break this area here, 164.555, if we break that, come back and test it, that would be a decent rejection, and then we're looking for a move to the downside. So at the moment, those are the two levels to pay attention to. We get some structure above 166.476. I think I'm still sitting on hands. Just based on the oscillators, I'd want to see a pullback onto that area and a decent retest before jumping in. And if we start dropping below 164.555, I'm waiting for the first pullback, and then we're looking for a short there. And lastly, Euro British pound. Little bit of a head and shoulders forming here. Here's your left shoulder. There's a double head here, and then your right shoulder. So you could call this a double top as well. This is your line in the sand, 0.85721. You're looking to clear that to the downside for a continuation of this bigger move down. Only thing that's going to get you long right now is a break above 0.86121. and I just get to the 8 hour first. Nothing really there on the 8 hour. Sorry, didn't start with the 8 hour, but pretty much sideways on the 8 hour, oscillators all over the place. So the play is on the 1 hour chart, and that's what we're seeing at the moment. So yeah, that's kind of my view today. Looking interesting, I think, across all forex pairs that I play anyway. So hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.